This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, the Terrapins head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Terrapins kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. It's Savage, turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is a type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand fourth and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. He wants to throw it. Caught. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To give to the back. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Jones to throw. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Motion from the wide receiver. In the backfield, it's Singleton. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
He's changing the play. 2nd down to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Pulls it on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Scoreless as we head into the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quick give. It's Savage. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Keep it on the ground. They knock him down right there.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Plows his way ahead. Brings him to the open. He's up to 51 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
After the run, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw one first. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Back to pass on second down. Stepping to the right. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls out.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it. Enough to move the chains. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Terrapins! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And the extra point is good. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Savage. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to take off. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense sprinting out the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Plows through the defense. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
He's going to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And 1st down for the offense.
This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Using his feet. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football. It just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Making the adjustment. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Rushes on. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the returner will be brought down. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Miami University Redhawks. And it's the Hoosiers trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rolls right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it way down the field. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Terrapins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Going to the running game. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Out wide left, it's Bray. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Slings it downfield. Got a wide open receiver. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
That's enough for a Terrapin.
The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Making the adjustment on the play. Quarterback keeps it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Of 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
And, man, that's a good job by this defense. Great job being physical, penetrating, getting in the backfield, 3rd and goal, expecting run, getting in there, and now forcing a decision for this offense, forcing the 4th down and goal.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They give it back to him. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and the D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the 2nd level, he put the Jets on. There were people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry-up.
Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
There's some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Man, this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Second down, going to throw it. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
Man, and this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. You get the stop here. I'm down multiple possessions. Do I kick it now because it's a hard 4th down, or am I putting the foot on the pedal and staying aggressive to try to get a touchdown?
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. The snap sets up the throw. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Looking for space. It's Bray. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Off play action. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble, and he's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Now remember, despite giving up that field goal, this is still a one-possession game, but they need the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. He's past the sticks. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to...
1st down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. On the move, it's Savage. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Out wide right, it's Watkins. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. He leaves it with the back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Wants to go up top on second down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front seven, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Left side is Ross, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
Gotta make the play on 4th. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Right back to the well.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The lone back's got it. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. Coming out with it, it's Bond. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Really nice play on the pick, was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.